like. We know you like it, yeah. We always winning and that's no lie. You really wish you had our life. We know you like it. We know you like it.
What's up, y'all? What is up? It is your girl EJ, and y'all, we are back for the live recap of the Family Business Season 5, Episode 4, entitled Reminisce. And y'all know I couldn't do this without the crew. So I have the crew with me today. We are -1, but he gonna get with us next week. But I got my girl Tika Deshawn is in the building. Hey, boo.
Hey.
Hey.
What's
And
good,
then,
everybody?
of course, we got Candy Love in the building.
Hey, y'all
Hey.
doing? Hey,
That's
ladies.
Good. So y'all already know what we here to do. We here to talk about the family business. Yesterday me and Tika was just up here shooting shooting the shit. Basically, we was just doing
2
stuff,
hours.
just
I
hanging
saw that.
out.
I said I had fell asleep on y'all. I said, "Oh no, ma'am."
But today we are actually going to do the full recap of the episode, y'all. So first and foremost, let's get a vibe check. How was you feeling about the episode, Candy? And maybe rate it.
I'm a rate. Okay, I will give this episode a 7. Yeah. Junior is being Junior. He's getting worse and worse, as the old people say. He's getting on my nerves. I like the flashback scenes. We'll talk about those later. I was glad I was able to see the difference and see why Chippy is the way she is, because I didn't know why she was that way, why she was such a gangster. I see why. I see why Donna is a snooty. I see that, he grew up with a silver spoon. So it was a decent episode. I give it a 7.
Okay, good deal. And Tickaboo, what you giving? Why you up there being extra already? Already acting up, y'all. What you rated?
Well, after I rewatched it because I had to make sure I didn't miss anything, I gave it an 8.9. I was here for it. The most important moments was Vegas. Like, Vegas showed us why he is Vegas, and so that really excited me. I ain't gonna even talk about Donna and Chippy. The flashbacks was everything. We needed that. But that's it, 8.9.
Okay, 8.9. I like it. I like when we had those little awkward numbers and stuff. I definitely gave it a I gave it I would say I'd probably give it maybe about a 8.5 to 9. Like, I'm in the middle, and the only reason why I'm there, y'all, is because of the fact that I have read the books, and I feel like they did a disservice to the story, but I do realize that it's from different people's perspectives. So I tried to go into it with that energy. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, I thought it was a solid episode. I liked the episode. It was pretty good to me. I thought it was informative. I thought it was funny, and I love seeing Vegas. Anytime I have a chance to see Vegas, I am so here for it all. Vegas is my guy. So, and I love the fact that he was channeling all of the things that I channel when it comes to Junior. I felt like me and him are like right in sync. Like, we there. So I was here for all of that.
I see you, you see me. We see each other.
We see each other. We there. Okay, so shout out to DeMarcus. Hey, DeMarcus, happy early birthday, EJ the TV junkie. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yeah, tomorrow is actually my birthday, y'all. I didn't even realize it, to be honest. Like, it kind of just snuck up on me. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate the super chat. So, hey Derek, thank you for coming through. Listen, we not doing that Team Donna thing today, Derek. Tell them, go ahead and get them straight in the chat. Hashtag no Team Donna. Hey Sally, thank you for coming through. We appreciate you guys for coming through. So I didn't get my birthday wish, y'all. My birthday wish was that we would get an All the Queens Men trailer. It did not happen, but it's okay. Tomorrow it might happen. Who knows? But we don't know. We gonna see. So, anywho, we did get a Ruthless trailer, so y'all make sure y'all check out Tika's video on her live that she did on the full Ruthless trailer. It was dope. But yeah, other than that, I'm ready to talk about this episode, y'all. Let's get into this. Let me make sure I put this on pause because y'all know I'll be having it on play every single time. Hold on, let
Hey,
me get
y'all.
it
So
in.
Orlando got
Hold
saved, but
on,
they
it's about to happen. I was trying to get it in real quick before it happened. So yeah, so when the episode starts out with where it started out, where it left off at, and that was literally with Orlando seeming to be in a pickle. Like we didn't know how Orlando was gonna get out of this situation, right? Because he just finds himself in these things. Candy, what was your thoughts about your boy uh getting caught up? Oh, you need the picture. You can't talk.
well, Orlando's not my boy. But no, I was saying Orlando's not my boy. Vegas is my boy. And I knew he was gonna save. I didn't know how he was gonna save him, but I knew he was gonna, be Captain Saver. Oh, and
Captain Saber, bro.
yeah, he did that. He turned up. He was on 10 when he walked in. Yeah, yeah, all of that. He was on 10 when he walked in, and I was here for it. And Orlando just
Okay.
sitting there looking slow.
Okay, looking slow. Listen,
And
y'all,
still ain't
before I
told a man what's going on.
that part. Before I go any further, y'all make sure that y'all check out the replay after this live. Y'all go look at Tika's replay. She actually was co-hosting with 2111 Radio, and they did a live show, and they actually interviewed Rio, or Arrington Foster. So make sure y'all check that out as well. Okay, it was really
That was a
nice.
dope
He's so
live.
sweet.
Yeah, it was dope.
Thank you,
Mhm.
EJ.
You're welcome, of course. So how was you feeling about Mr. Vegas, Mr. Saver Bro? I like that. It works.
Okay, Captain Saber, bro. Yeah, of course, I was here for anything Vegas. But for him to now the whole scene, I felt like someone was actually going to pull up or help Orlando. I wasn't quite sure which individual it would be, but I just felt like someone was gonna, prevent something from actually happening to him. And he was just, all he Antonio want. That's Antonio, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, all he wanted was some questions, some answers. Like just come, let's answer these questions. But Orlando will pull himself into a hole if he don't stop with his mouth. And so, I'm just appreciative that
Mhm.
Vegas was there to protect him. He pulled out the kabooms and was like, if we go, y'all go too. So, I was here for it. I was here for it. We'll find out that later on that he finally tells the truth about what actually happened to Vinny. But yeah, salute to Vegas. He came through
Mhm.
as I felt he should.
Okay, that part. All right, y'all. I'm trying to fix my Richmond duty so it'll look better, so I can put the comments under the bottom. Okay, I think we can see them now. Okay, there we go. So yeah, absolutely. I don't like Orlando, but I tolerate Orlando. He always getting on my nerves, but I love me some Vegas. But at the end of the day, Orlando he does talk a lot of stuff, but he always about that life. I will give him that. I just don't like the fact that he always chasing behind Ruby. It irks me so badly, just so badly. So badly. I loved when he pointed them fingers at Antonio Dash, though. I was just saying earlier that I do not understand why we keep doing business with the Dashes. Like every time they're always backdooring us in some sort of way, form, or fashion. Like the only time we were cool with the Italians was when Don Frederico was the head of the organization. But anytime after that, when Sal and when this one right here, like for whatever reason, we can't never win with them. They always on some other angle, and we're gonna see that they on an angle again. Always. So anyway, y'all, in the next scene, of course, we get out of the situation, right? Because Vegas comes in with the big old grenades and the clips, and I think I told Tika we better not ever be in this situation because I be done forgot I had them grenades in my hand and boom, we be done blew up.
Well,
But
and I told you, EJ, I will be the ones with the
yes,
kabooms because I have that feeling that you will take all us out. But you my girl though. But
okay,
yeah, I got you. I'm gonna pull up with the kabooms for you, okay?
that part. Vegas is the most powerful of Elsie's children. Absolutely, Derek, definitely. And I feel like Vegas is the one that everybody respects the most as well. If you think about it, even Paris respects Vegas more than you know what I'm saying. I'm talking old Paris because this Paris is totally she's different. She's more mature, but our less mature Paris, even like they just all have a respect for Vegas that's different from the other ones because don't nobody care what Orlando be saying, like at all. Hey, Renee, thanks for coming through. We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
he always
So,
talking slick.
okay, that part. So next we got our girl Donna, y'all girl, not our girl. Y'all know that's just something I say, so don't take it literal. Except for when it's really my girl. But next we got Tinker Girl Donna. That's how I'm gonna start saying that. We got Tinker Girl Donna. Candy Love.
Look, you notice I put my wig on so I can have the same style
Yeah.
as her.
Yeah,
Queen Donna.
Okay,
My
listen,
bad,
no,
EJ.
no.
I'm sorry.
My lamb.
Let me stop
Okay.
trolling. I ain't trolling tonight. I'm not trolling tonight. I'm not trolling tonight.
See, hashtag Team Pink.
We'll see how long that lasts.
So we're gonna see that Donna and Dominique are gonna be having a meeting, right? So they're having this meeting, and Dominique is trying to tell her to play, right? She's like, every time she starts, she don't ever finish out what the whole play is exactly, but we know what it's kind of leading up to. She gets a call from Antonio Candy, and he's upset because of what just went down. And she's trying to calm him down. What did you think about that conversation that she's having and this conversation that she's having with Donna about this whole plan to get money? Because that's what it all boils down to. It's about money.
So at one point, it looked like Donna was not on board with it. Like she was kind of confused or perplexed. It's like she was like, I ain't with this, but I'm gonna listen. That's how she was looking. But when she said my son is loyal, I don't know if she called him my son, but he's loyal to me. And I'm like, okay, that means she finna manipulate him to do whatever she want him to do. I don't know how far she think these people want to go, but they want to go all the way to the end. I don't think Donna I don't think she's thinking on that level. I think she probably is thinking taking a couple businesses or some money or something, but I think they want to I don't know if she want to wipe them off the earth or just take all their money in businesses and run. But I don't know if Donna thinking on the level that this lady here thinking. What's her name?
Dominique.
Dominique. Yeah, I don't think she's thinking that all of that. I don't think so.
Okay, take a boo. How was you
You
feeling about
know,
this conversation?
I'm just thinking that, Donna is, for me, I just feel like Donna is trying to listen first to see exactly what this whole union between her and Dominique is going to actually entail. I could be wrong, but I'm just thinking she wants to hear. She wants to hear exactly what it is. And then that way she'll be able to actually make a full decision how she wants to move. So just my thoughts.
Yeah. So Donna, Donna, I believe, is getting herself into something a little bit bigger than what she thinks it's going to be necessarily. I don't think that she realizes that she's the expendable one. I think that Donna is an opportunist, and an opportunity has presented itself to get this money, and in her mind, get some sick revenge that for something that's over I don't know how many years ago. She's feeling like she wants this get back, and she blames Elsie and mainly Chippy. She blames all of them for the death of her daughter and for the death of Lou, and just for whatever. I mean, just life in general. I feel like she blames everyone, them. And when she talks to her, she's like, based off of what you told me about this money, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what has really intrigued her. So I'm interested to hear the whole play. Like, I want to see what the actual play is going to be like, how we're going to do this, and how Junior is going to fit into, making this whole master plan work. I ain't never trusted a dash. Donna is writing $1 million check that her $5 behind can't cash. That part. Exactly.
Preach it, Derek.
Ain't nothing $5 about Donna.
Listen,
He's
absolutely
above
everything.
GJ.
Absolutely everything. Listen, Donna ain't made not a lick of money. You realize that all Donna's money is Duncan money, right? Like
Donna is
every
a
last
flatbacker.
Gotta get it how
She
you
lay on
live
her
it. How you live
flat
it.
on her back. She's a
Get it how you
flatbacker.
live
not a
it. Get
flatbacker.
it how you live it. Let's not get back to Chippy now. Hold up.
Listen, first of
Paul,
all, don't you even
and we
go,
don't.
don't
She
you go
don't live
there.
there no more. She don't live there no more.
Chippy
And
is Chippy. They still
Chippy is
Donna
call her
a
don't live there
Chippy.
no more.
She
Chippy is a
Chippy.
vital
Mm-mm.
piece in the puzzle. Like she
Mhm.
is a partner in this whole bit. Don't you know? I'm not even gonna go there with you tonight. You're not even gonna do that. So as we see, we realize how, because I know I was wondering how Vegas knew they was out there. And then this is when we found out how Vegas knew, because apparently he saw the camera, and that doggone camera is what saved Orlando's behind, because he might have been in a white van for all we know, you know.
Mhm.
So then we're gonna move on to the next scene, which is Nevada and Elsie are talking, right? And Nevada is concerned about Mariah, Tika. He's like, look, something isn't right with her. And he's also noticing that everybody in the house feels really sad, except for Chippy and Elsie. They seem to be like on this little spunk, but we know what they got going on. We know that they've been getting it in. So they, on a little euphoria. But I would like to say, make no mistake that they are hurt by what's going on, but they have to put up a united front for their family. People have to be, you have to be the head of your family, and you have to be strong for the family. So you can't show certain things, that don't necessarily mean that they're not there. However, what did you think about Nevada's conversation and about Mariah and the issues that she's going through?
Yeah, I personally appreciated that Nevada, as always, he's very open. He speaks his mind. And I love that his grandparents give him the power to speak and to say, even though he's a young man, you know what I mean? But for him to show the care and concern for his little cousin Mariah, no Carrie, who was out running the streets acting like her mama, um, looking for her daddy, but it is what it is. I appreciate that he was concerned. Young kids these days don't care, but he showed concern for his little cousin and let his grandpa know, look, this is what I'm seeing. Like, I don't know if what y'all are seeing, but this is what I'm seeing. And yes, everybody, you and grandma seem to be very happy. Everybody else seems kind of down, low key. So he's putting his granddad on notice. Look, you need to pay attention a little bit. There's some things that are going on around the house that you aren't really catching the whim of, because you kind of in your own self. You trying to get your own self back together. And so, I appreciated the conversation between him and his granddaddy. And I still don't know how to play chess nor checkers, so I was confused looking at the board to see how he won too.
Girl, I love me some chess. I haven't played in so long. And I love checkers too. But yeah, now I will say this, Elsie is always paying attention. I will say that. I will say that he doesn't know what's going on with Mariah, because London has told him that she got it under control. And I think that's where lies the issue, is that London don't know what the hell is going on, and she's the person who's supposed to know what's going on, but I don't know if they told her that she needs to have that conversation with her. I think that was what, episode 1, 2,
One
where
or two. Yeah.
they
Yeah.
told her that she
Chippy
needs to have
told
that
her.
conversation, but clearly she
Hmm.
ain't had this conversation yet, or at least we haven't seen it. I don't know. So, um, yeah. So, there's that. Any thoughts on this scene, Candy, before we move to the next one?
Yeah, I just appreciate, you know, Nevada paying attention, eyes open. Like, in the family he got the head got to be on the swivel and focus and paying attention to everything. And I, like Tika said, I appreciate him being able to speak his mind and just be a free thinker, and just speak, because most times the parents will tell the children, stay in the child's place, don't worry about Mariah, they ain't your problem, stuff like that. But I'm glad they allow him to say how he feels, and make sure the adults, the right people, are paying attention to what's going on. So I did
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah, Nevada is definitely not your average
that.
child in any by any means. Plus, he is 17, I think now, so he or maybe turning 18, but I think the last time we checked he was 17. So he's definitely grown up.
Okay.
But yeah, so then we're gonna get to the next scene, Tika, where we see Miss Sonia. Sonia done called Junior again, y'all. Like
Sonia.
she do not, girl. Listen, she do not want to give up on Junior, y'all. She like, look, and everybody keeps saying, "Why don't she just tell him? Like, why don't she just tell him about the baby?" I feel like it's so impersonal to tell him over the phone, but at some point, she just gonna have to say it because she's not gonna get that conversation that she's looking for.
Mhm.
Junior really is being completely unreasonable when it comes to her. Like she deserves a sit down conversation and actual talk, but it's like he locked up in this house with his mama and locked up at Hellfire that he done lost his damn mind, y'all, like literally. And it just feels so weird that a person can change your whole demeanor this way, that they can shift you so much that I just need to know what she said. Like I really need to know what it is, because at the end of the day, what could she have possibly told him to make him feel like nobody cares about him when everybody is telling him that they care about him? And whether they knew about it or not, we know that there's an extra part to the story, which is the real reason why they don't want to tell him, because of whatever this other portion of the story is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real reason. So, and that's the part that's going to be hurtful to him, because they know how much he loved his Aunt Donna, mama, you know. But before this, that's, he really, really, he really liked, he probably was the only person who liked her. So, there's that.
Mhm.
But what you think about Sonya, baby, please, listen to me, please. And then he called her
Girl,
Judas.
when he called her Judas, I would have like be by. I would have cursed him out so bad. He would have had to listen to me. He was just so I'm just at this point. I mean, I understand, Junior. I understand your pain. I understand your confusion. I understand you getting fed some bad information or half of the story. You're not getting fed the full story, but you taking it out on somebody who actually love you. Like this girl sacrificed. She literally she could have been gone fooling around with you. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, just his mistreatment is just so immature. I just, listen, you got a home regardless whether he's there or not, Sonya. So do what you're gonna do. Either fall down some stairs or have your baby, and the baby's gonna be a Duncan.
Not you in the chop shop too. Oh my goodness. I cannot listen. I already know what you think, Candy, and I'm not even finna let you say it. But I already know what you think. Yes, ma'am. You about to talk about Chippy. So anyway, Sonya, like, what in the hell is going on? What in the world? She was like, I didn't do nothing. Look, and then she come in there and she said, it is not my fault that Aunt Donna and Pops cheated on you. And then that's when Chippy got to go ahead and, start the story of this whole sordid details of what happened. So, Candy, talk to me about this particular part. How was you feeling, girl?
Well, first, I am an advocate for hunching
Girl,
in the
if you don't
car.
keep moving with that, I just knew you was gonna try to double back. Keep going.
Well, you should have let me do it then. I am an advocate for it. I am. Y'all know I am. But anyway, why are we talking to Sonya? We need to be talking to Junior. I get it, but why? I need somebody to be going over to Donna's house to talk to Junior and give this information to Junior. Let him know what happened. But anyway, Chippy was she was a real certified, prostitute. She was in a business. Like, I'm thinking she walking down the street. No, she's working in a brothel or whatever. Like she's
Yeah.
working in a facility. What?
She is not a hypocrite. Stop it.
I was shocked and appalled.
What you appalled for?
Because she was working in a brothel or in a facility. I thought she was a streetwalker or something.
She
That's worse, ain't it? But anyway, I like the when they went backwards, going back and letting us see how everything started. And she was really reading, so she was the one that was reading. It wasn't Donna. But I was, happy to see that it was her, because Anyway, but yeah, it was an interesting story. That's all I got. Because I'm gonna go real left. But
I love this chat. The chat is so lit. Listen, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Crystal, just came through. To Marcus, bruh. Tasha, what's up, Derek? Keep him in line, Derek. You got to make sure you keep him in line because you know DeMarcus be out of line in that chat out there. Chippy had a rough background. Absolutely, y'all. Chippy definitely had a rough background. I talked about it in one video. But yeah, Chippy went through a whole lot. She definitely have a story. And what I love about Chippy is that she ain't never really shied away from that story. Like her kids and everybody knows that she was, you know, selling that thing, doing something strange for a piece of change. But
For a trip to Disney World.
girl, stop it. That is not the whole story. You know what?
oh, Tika, she had to slide it in there.
She always got to slide some extra stuff in. Always.
For a trip to
Anyway,
Disney World.
let me move on to the flat.
But the way she said it though,
flashback.
for a trip to Disney World,
Let me,
she
let me
slid it
move
over
on
I
to
knew
there.
she wasn't gonna let me say it, so I had to throw it in there.
let me go ahead and move on to the next scene. So, anywho, where was hold on. Let me Okay, we overpassed. I was trying to make sure I was keeping up with the chat, y'all. I moved my mouse, messing with Tika. Hold on. Okay, I think we was here. Okay, yep, there we go. I cannot with this team pink. What is the team? You done gave this girl a color of pink. Tika, you started
You did
that
that last night, EJ.
Yeah.
Well, Tika said it, but it's Chippy. Team Pink.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I cannot.
We know why it's pink though, but go ahead.
I was
Oh,
just saying because it's pink, a pretty color. Plus, your captions up here like they're in pink. So I was
They
just
are.
thinking, pink.
anyway.
Chippy worked
Okay,
at a
Sally.
brothel.
Team hashtag Team Pink in the building. So listen, we get the flashback and we get into the flashback and we see that Chippy is indeed a prostitute, right? She's working at this place. It's called Big Sam's, right? And Elsie and his brothers are going to come into the place, right? They're gonna come into the place. I'm trying to see if I got where they're all there. They're hold on. Oh shit. Oh damn. Well dang. Okay, there we go. That's about good enough. Okay, so all the brothers are gonna come into the place. Notice there are 4 brothers, by the way, y'all. I'm gonna keep saying that because I want y'all to pay attention. But they're gonna come in and they're gonna go. They've been doing jobs for Big Sam, right? They're doing jobs for him, and this is where Chippy is gonna initially meet him. And I feel like from the moment that Chippy met him, that she just knew. Like, I mean, she just knew this was somebody that she wanted to be in the same space with him. And she asked him about, buying a girl a drink. Then he notices that she's reading a book, and then he gives her a recommendation on another book, and she's like, "Look, we should talk about it afterwards." I mean, she just shooting her shot, y'all. Like that's what people do. They see something they like, they shoot their shot, and some people are bold, and some people not. She knew what she wanted, and she went and got it. Shout out to Ember. Um, so that's kind of how
And I
that
ain't mad.
scene went. What you say? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I said I ain't mad. She shot a shot. It
Okay.
is what it is.
I mean. So, anywho, we're gonna let Tika have the flow now. Do you have anything to say?
I appreciate that they did give us this background information. We get to see Chippy in the Woe House reading and going on. Like, really, girl, you reading. Ain't picked up a book all season. Now all of a sudden you read. But anyway, I'm just saying I appreciated the background information. Seriously, I really appreciated that. We got to see the brothers kind of move together, and we got to see who Chippy used to be. So, she's more refined at this point. But again, I just appreciated the whole background, the backstory of it. It was her perspective of what happened, and this is the story that we're getting at this moment. So I liked it. I was here for it. Chippy was cool. She was cool being a side chick, front chick, left chick, right chick. But everybody, make choices. We just have to
Take us up agreeing with this.
Not judge everybody. I mean, but see, the thing about it, it would be cool with me if Chippy wasn't so judgmental of Donna. You know what I mean?
Hold
Like,
on, wait,
she's
whoa.
judgmental
I
of
need
Donna.
some examples. Go. Let's hit these
What?
examples. Yes.
She got a physical
Yeah.
altercation. Like she can't stand. As soon as Donna walk into the room, it's like Donna is a threat to her. Like, I respect Chippy for what she has obtained, regardless of how she obtained it. I respect her for that. But every time you see Donna, it's like you got the ugly face for Donna. Like, so now we're getting to see why this whole, if you didn't read the book, now we're getting to see why Chippy felt the way she felt about Donna.
That ain't what you said.
I get it, but she did. She was judgmental.
But that ain't what you said, though.
I said she was judgmental.
Yeah. How's she judgmental?
Every time Donna walked in the room,
she wasn't judging her, though.
The look was on her face.
If anybody was judging anybody, it was Donna judging her, saying that she was because she was a woe. I like that too, by the way.
She was.
Because she was a woe, she couldn't read. That's who I feel like.
I was definitely judging. I was judging.
No, I'm saying Donna was judging when she said that because she was a woe, she couldn't read. Since when do woes have to be able to read?
In the woe house? In the woe house, you supposed to be getting money.
Hey.
You ain't got time to read. What was Sam when she was doing all this reading?
He was standing right there. He was standing right there. Y'all see. Listen, I would. DeMarcus, one day I'm gonna have to have.
You got jokes.
A lot of them. Amber, you right, girl. She was not a side chick.
She was a thug.
She didn't know that man had a woman.
Right? She that made that man leave his woman.
But I get it for TV. Yeah, Sally. Yeah, they are definitely off so much about how they met because that wasn't exactly it. Yeah, but I think it would be a lot like Derek said the other day, yesterday, they needed a movie of this rather than just this what we got. It needed an actual movie to really be able to fully tell the story. Chippy wanted to be that's the last thing she wanted. Come on now. Chippy would rather be a woe than to be Donna. DeMarcus, you funny. DeMarcus, Donna is not worthy to shine. Okay. Donna is a gold digger who never keeps her gold. She be spending it. Now that is true. Grand opening movie. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, that was like a great idea. They really need to make that happen. That would be so dope. So, anywho, Candy, I'm sorry. Tika, I didn't even know if I told you, but Tika had got me thrown off with her talking about my girl judgmental. Ain't no judgmental bone in Chippy. Come on now. Chippy is an angel.
Chippy is a girl's girl.
Exactly. She's a girl's girl. Any commentary on this particular scene? Chippy, Elsie, their first meet, any of that stuff?
No, I mean, because I like that he saw that she's a reader and interested in reading, and he brought up the Malcolm X book, and of course we find out that she did read it. So I enjoyed seeing that, she's a reader. Donna's not.
Hey, Barbara.
So that's Big. What's her name? Big Shirley. Is that who y'all was talking about last night?
Yeah.
So she's gonna be in the Louisiana version.
The NOLA version, yes.
NOLA version. Okay. That's all. I just, and I was glad that, the reading part came into play. And we, saw that she was reading prior to, he didn't tell her to read. She was already reading, and he just, gave her a book.
Because woes can read, okay?
Yes, woes can read. Whether they're on the street or in a brothel, they can read. They're educated. They got to be able to talk.
Get upstairs. Have a conversation. Sam wasn't doing his job. He was not doing his job.
Okay.
You can't stop somebody from reading, Tika.
What? So anyway, y'all, somebody said something. I need to get these comments together because somebody said something about this particular scene right here. I'll talk about it after I get y'all perspective on this. So we're gonna see a moment where Junior is getting ready because his mama told him to get ready, and he gotta get ready. He gotta look fly because mama said so. Just dumb. Stupid. Gotta get flat because mama said so. Anyway, every time I look at Junior's face, I get so irritated. So she's telling him that he looks like her father. Now, she's telling him that, you're more than just a Duncan, like you have another bloodline in you too. And she's telling him about, like we're gonna show them, basically, we're gonna show Elsie, Chippy, and Nim that you're a boss. And then we're going to see another flashback of her putting a tie on LC, and he's going to do this interview, and he wants to impress her father, but you can tell that he's a little bit shook about meeting her father. He's a little intimidated. We do know that Donna's father is a doctor, and that LC comes from, he's you saw what they was doing. They was out here doing jobs for the Big Sam at the Woe House. So we know that they ain't exactly on the up and up. So I'm gonna start with you, Candy. What were your thoughts just in general about any of this particular scene, whether it's the flashback, what Donna is telling him, any of it? Because it's a a big little piece. So any commentary you have on that?
What was this for Sasha? Why Sasha didn't get this love, Donna? Because you really didn't love Lou? You love LC? Is that why? Oh, okay. That's all. I just had a question. Somebody answer it.
Girl, I can't answer that. You got to be able to get in the head of a gold digger, and I ain't never been that. So I don't know.
And she does look like Donna.
She did, didn't she?
Yeah, but why she had that wig on?
Girl, stop. Tika, I came with your friend.
I whispered it.
Girl,
they had to change the time. It was a totally different time frame. So they kind of made it to where she would resemble in that time frame. Just like Elsie, the character, the one who portrayed Elsie, had on the afro. That way, that man hair ain't that wide, so he put on the wig. So but for the most part, I liked her flashback as well because it was her perspective as to how she saw Elsie, and it kind of tells us, even though we know you say the books says something different about her relationship with her father, she still is having a moment, and she saw her father in her son, so she's able to relay that to him, let him know, hey, you kind of remind me of my daddy, you know what I mean? And so it was just her reminiscing. Everybody is reminiscing in flashback this episode. So
yes, they
just about everybody, the older ones. So I was here for it.
Okay. So he told her, like, hey, she told him, like, hey, we're about to meet somebody. So she goes off to get dressed. Then we're going to go to Rio's scene. And we see that Rio is like really out here looking for this dude. Like, really, Rio is really not trying to let this go, y'all. Like, Rio is like, I am gonna find this dude. Like, he is really perplexed about this guy robbing them and his mama not letting him do what needs to be done. Even though I understand why she didn't, I wouldn't let my child do that either. But he is really upset about this. He like done track down the people, see that the car for sale, and is asking all types of questions. And the mama is like, you asking a lot of questions for somebody who out here trying to buy a car. So what y'all think about this? Like Rio's persistency. There's another scene where he's talking to Nevada trying to get even more information. We'll just combine both of those right now and go ahead and talk about Rio, because I think he only had those two scenes in this particular episode. So Tika, what do you think about Rio and his mission?
Rio is on a mission to continue to go. Do not stop until you collect $200 and snatch a ninja up for basically violating. He pulled up the dude. They pulled up on him and his mama, and that's just one thing you can mess with me, but don't you mess with my mama. You know what I mean? And so Rio is not gonna stop. He gonna probably track that boy all the way down to Waycross, Georgia. Seems like everybody going down to Georgia, so he gonna track him all the way down the highway somewhere. So Rio, that's he don't really he's a very important part in the this season, or in this particular season, but he ain't got a lot to do really other than run the nightclub. So they had to give him some more give him a job. Go track down the dude that tried to jack you and your mama. So I'm here for
Okay.
it though, because he's persistent.
That part. Yeah, that guy mama was telling everything. I said, girl, you just gonna give I thought the whole point was you was trying to hide him out. You don't know who this man is. Who is this man, Harpo? Come on
Right.
now. Candy, any thoughts?
Well, when he's taken out, I hope she reflects on information that she provided to a total stranger. Because what's his name? Curtis is going, kick in his dough in Georgia. It was interesting how he was, able to get. I ain't gonna say able to get it because she seemed like she was just willing to give out the information. So it wasn't a hard feat that he did. He just asked a couple questions. She answered. For one, she thought she was going to get some money for this vehicle. That's what she thought. That's why she was talking. Sorry, ma'am. No, ma'am. What car? Skirt. That's it. It wasn't nothing to me.
Okay.
It was episode 7.
Sasha reminded Donna of Chippy with her sister. Oh my goodness. Stop
It's
it.
DeMarcus.
Sasha. So anyway, y'all, we're gonna see that Chippy is going to then have another flashback. So we're back at Chippy. We're back at a new flashback. Inside of this flashback, we see where her and Donna actually meet each other for the first time. Now, this is I'll talk about that later. I'm going to stick to the thing. I'm going to stay away from the book. But so we see where Chippy's reading in a warhouse. Just going to throw that out there. And Big Shirley is playing music in a warhouse. Two things that go together at the warhouse. And Elsie, see, I don't like this Big Sam cat. Oh, he's so not cute. But to somebody, my bad. My bad.
What you talking about?
Elsie, let me fix my stuff. Elsie, Lou, and Larry. Don't be drinking candy. Okay, Elsie, Lou, and Larry are back at the place, right? And I'm about to say Donna, Lord have mercy. Chippy is about to run out, right? She's running out. She got herself together. You know what I'm saying? Like she like, oh, let me get myself together. And girl, right, Sally? I'm sorry. But she get herself together and she want to go talk about the book, right? Now y'all know Elsie been feeling her since the very first moment that he met her, right? And even the brothers are feeling her at this point, but not like that, but like for him. Because they even kind of mention it. But anyway, he having a whole conversation. Hold on, let me get to it. To the conversation. He having a whole conversation, and then up walked Donna. This was an interesting scene. Okay, Tika, go ahead and talk about the scene.
But why we mad that Donna walked up to get her man? Like that's her man. And at that very moment, she made it known I'm the fiance. She literally made it known. So I mean, why we mad that she was like, come on, Elsie, let's go. But Elsie so disrespectfully was like, take your behind to the car and wait for me. I'm just saying, Elsie needed butt whooped at that moment. But yeah, that's just what that's just what it was. He sent his woman, his fiance, to the car, and he stood up there and talked to the wall about a book. He shooed her for real. He really did shoot her. So
it was like a one shoe, but it was a shoe. It was like a.
Yeah.
I said, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, Candy, what you got?
Donna don't read. That's why Elsie don't want your ass. You don't read books. All you want is this college man for your daddy, to please your daddy. Chippy treats Elsie like a man. You treat Elsie like a project. That's why he left you on the steps.
Girl, you said it. I listen.
That's it. That's all.
That's what it really all come down to. But we gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Hopefully on next episode we can get
Just
into
up there
it.
comfortable.
Yes, they're comfortable. That's right. That's good, right? They're comfortable.
Yes,
when he's with Donna, he's uptight. He got to stand like this.
Well, he should have got rid of Donna then anyway.
He found his happiness.
He
found his happy place.
He found it
with a book
right in between that thigh pocket.
I can't.
Listen, I can't really say too much. I'm just gonna
But
move
y'all,
on.
Respect to Donna
she
and Chippy.
Chippy working at. I'm shocked. I'm flabbergasted that she's working at a.
But can I say that this actress, she like got the mannerisms of the Chippy that we see now. She literally got the mannerisms down. Even the way Chippy hold her mouth, like she got the mannerisms down. So I like that they found somebody who was similar. Like she could pull off Chippy. So I like that part. You know me, EJ. I kind of look at all aspects of TV shows. I'm not judging Chippy right now.
Yeah, she
I'm
did
being
very.
nice.
She
But
the young lady did very good.
yeah.
You is so
Mhm.
judging
And that's
Chippy
how
right
I
now.
found. That's what made me figure out why Chippy is the way she is. I'm like, oh, okay, she, that's just her. But she has to, I guess,
Yeah.
protect herself a lot of times and talk junk. So you see why she about it. But the young lady did very good.
She did a good job. Yeah, I thought it was a
Mhm.
good job. I really did. And honestly, I think she did a good job. And I think they got somebody who looked enough like Donna. Like honestly, I think they really did good at picking these two.
Mhm.
So
Look at
that's what's up
DeMarcus.
on that.
Put DeMarcus in timeout.
Girl, I really need to. Go see Curve Donna for a sex work. I cannot. Y'all get him in the
You
chat.
little
Y'all
sex
get him
worker, you.
together.
And he did. Where's the
You
lie?
little
Where
sex
is
worker,
the lie?
you.
Where
Um,
is the lie?
I'll tell
Chippy
you at
don't live
the
there
end,
no more.
Ember, if you're still here, I'll tell you what happened to her family. Clearly Elsie made the right choice because Elsie and Chippy are still happy and Donna is still hell on wheels. That part. Hallelujah.
He made it that way.
No,
Listen,
no,
Lou would be bald head if he was with Donna.
She got relationship
Elsie would,
PTSD, and that's why she off the chain.
Elsie
that
would
is
be
not.
bald head if he was with Donna.
It's a thing.
Nah, that is not it. Listen, you know how many years has it been, and we really want to blame Elsie for how
He
Donna
drove
is.
he drove her
She
to the wrong brother and crack.
listen, he drove her to the right brother because that brother absolutely loved her, but she
Mhm.
just don't know how to love. That's the problem. Why can't
Mhm.
Donna try and forgive and find? Because she
She
is
want to be
just
like Chippy. She's starting back over. That's
bitter,
all.
bitter, bitter,
I
Betty.
mean,
So
well,
anyway,
at this point, I couldn't see. At this point, at this juncture, because we have Chippy and Elsie, I couldn't see Elsie and Donna together anyway. I mean, they built the two of them together so well that they were built, they were written to look like the perfect couple. So
Mhm.
don't do that written to look like they are the perfect couple. Him and Donna just didn't mesh at all.
Donna was putting him to work too much. Like, girl, calm down.
I
Got the man
mean,
scared to meet your daddy. Child,
listen,
back
the
up off this
Donna that
man.
we've seen in the show, like if we just go to this Donna right here, we're not even talking about flashback Donna. If we just go to the Donna that we've seen in the show, the Donna who had the nerve to get mad because a man left her $5 million, left her money in joint accounts because the man left her houses and cars, and then still had the nerve to be mad about it and left his dying will, had the nerve to tell her that he only loved one woman and that was her. And after he said
Preach.
all that, all
Preach.
she said was,
but
"That's
he
Preach.
it."
wasn't faithful though. He wasn't faithful.
But
She
when
wasn't either.
But look, I got a question. Serious question. Okay, so since Sasha is gone, where does all her possessions, like all that stuff that was left to her, who gets that?
it depends on what she left in her will, but I
He
guess
probably
we
didn't even
shall
have
see.
one.
Mm-mm.
But we don't know that though. I mean, this the Duncans.
I was just wondering. Seriously, I was wondering, maybe they mentioned it down the line.
Ass Donna.
I don't know.
And
Because
to
that
your
would
point,
mean that she would get that means that she would have gotten the shares. And that could be the case if she got Lou's shares and you combine them with Junior shares, that could be a way that they could take over the business depending on how many shares they are. And you know what I'm saying? How many shares Junior has and how many shares Sasha has.
Right.
Since
yeah,
technically
especially if
Sasha
she got
has
lose.
Lou's shares. I mean, if that's where it went, that could be. I mean, there's a theory right there in itself. Because my thing is how in the world are they going to take over the company? But that would mean that they would need Donna too, but they're making it seem like they don't need Donna. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of moving pieces.
This
So
chat is
I
crazy.
got you. I got you.
girl, the chat is off the chain. I love the chat. The chat is giving me life.
Listen, the marker say Donna loved Elsie. Sally say, hell, I love Elsie. And I added the other
Listen,
word too. She didn't say it,
everybody
but that's
loves
how I read
Elsie.
it. Right.
So they're gonna get into a little tiff, right? Yeah, they're gonna get into their first little spit spat here. And I mean, honestly, all the name calling was not necessary. Like, we know that she's a woe. We know that this is where she work at. But why are you so like? Why is that like the first insult that you got to go to? Like, I don't understand, Donna. Like, it was totally
Because
unnecessary.
that's what she did. She lie though.
It don't matter if she lied.
If
Yes,
it
she
wasn't a
did.
lie, then it wouldn't be an
She said
insult.
that woes can't read. I didn't know that woes could read.
Some of them couldn't. Hell, I
That is
can't
not
read it up.
true. Listen, woes could be doing this to pay their way through school. You
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
Like,
DJ,
like to be on
calm
this stripper
down.
pole. Your first
I'm just
love
glad
won't
she ain't on a
necessarily
host
be your
roll.
last.
Oh, have
That's
mercy.
That
true.
part.
That's
That's
true.
what I thought
Though.
she was, y'all. I didn't think I'm still shocked at the brothel. I'm just this is
You so silly. You
You thought she
still
was a streetwalker. I really did, because when Tika kept saying for Disney World tickets, and I'm like, so was she walking on the street?
girl, you
What's my
so
mind?
silly.
Because I
She
didn't
was
watch the
going from
episode.
knob to
I didn't watch
knob.
all
She was going from knob to knob, making money for Alejandro
like
and
corn on the cob.
This
Family
part
right
right
there.
here. Every time I see this angle of Big Sam face, it just mess up my whole vision of what Big Sam was supposed to look like. I'm just gonna create a new vision in my head. We could have
Somebody
got
else said
Michael
Sam was
Ealy for
fine
all
in
I
the book.
care.
I don't know who
Huh.
said it. Somebody said Sam was fine in the book. I don't know who said
He
it.
was. That's why I said. That's why I keep saying what I said. Like that was the whole point. But anyway, we gonna leave that. Where is it? So anyway, Elsie, you know, he's being summoned by his girlfriend, you know, the one he has to do what she says do because she's so controlling. He's being summoned, and it's time for them to go to the yes, Tika. I'm throwing all of the shade. He's being summoned to go to the movies. And so, you know, Chippy, being the woman that she is, tells him have a good time at the movies and you know all that good stuff. And Elsie give her that look back, and he like, yeah. I gotta be Jay up here for a minute. He like, yeah. And then now, but the fellas also they like, I forgot exactly what they said, but they was like giving her some props, you know, because people like Chippy. Chippy is likable. Donna is not. Uh, So, anywho, let's move to the next scene, y'all, because this was one of my favorite scenes right here. This is one of my absolutely favorite scenes. Hold on, let me make sure I got all the chat. Yeah, okay, we got that one. Yeah, I was looking forward to who they were gonna cast for Big Sam. Exactly, girl. Got a woosah like a mud. Oh, that's you. Okay, so the next scene is our boy Larry, y'all. Like you can be mad at Larry, but you can't be mad at Larry. Larry just make you want to not be mad at him for like a whole second till he turned back into that crazy ninja. But when he this Larry right here, you like, dang, dude, like you kind of likable. What did y'all think about this conversation that he was having with LC? Kind of walk us through that, Tika, and then Candy, give me your thoughts.
Oh, well, Larry called his brother after tormenting him and him going through everything. You know, he was wanting forgiveness. He called, he said he missed his brother. And, you know, he know that his wife is mad at him, but, you know, he missed his family. So, of course, with this freaking hat and jacket on out in the middle of nowhere, he got to be hiding. So, you know, hopefully he'll get his mind right. And the way he was talking is as if he was trying to get Elsie's approval to kind of come back home, you know, to be around the family in some shape, form, or fashion. But then Elsie was letting him know that he was having some problems with somebody, and Larry was like, "What, you need me to handle it?" Like Larry was ready to go. He was all in. So, you know, I appreciate that conversation. He also mentioned the whole situation that, you know, Junior was, which confirmed to me that Elsie really do care about Junior's feelings. But Elsie, you know, was saying that Junior is upset with me and the family because of the whole Donna situation, his auntie Mama Donna situation. So, just two brothers trying to reconnect, and I don't know how much further we'll get to see Larry. We'll get to see if he will make it back to the house, the big house. But it was a necessary conversation between the two brothers. I was here for it. And those two earrings was just big.
Okay.
Yes, it's giving me Pimp Daddy vibes.
That part.
Yeah. Candy?
I enjoyed seeing him. I miss seeing Larry. I did not know I was gonna miss seeing Larry as much as I do, because he gave comedic relief in season 4. Like every scene was bananas. Like either he was a patient or he was the director or whatever. But he was flip flopping last season, and I enjoyed seeing him because he was funny to me. But I like the conversation because he was like, "Who is it? What it? What you need me to do? Like I'm riding at dawn or however they be saying it." I enjoyed to see that he still had his brother's back and was willing to, ride even though he did him wrong, and he see that Elsie is not mad at him anymore, or not letting him know he's still mad at him, even though he is dealing with PTSD. But I enjoyed seeing that. I wish we could see more of him up and about, but I guess he's, low key right now.
Okay. Listen, Larry said he on the run. He ain't got time for this.
Look like Weekend at Bernie's.
We get another flashback, and I'm gonna let you have this one, Tika, since you hashtag Team Donna. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this here thing right here.
Unbreak My Heart. He went, and this was the day that they were supposed to be having the wedding practice, the wedding rehearsal, as well as the wedding dinner. And he comes up and let her know, sorry, not sorry. I'm not in love with you. And I'm like, you do this on the wedding and the wedding rehearsal day. Like, you should have did that yesterday. You got people at the church waiting for you. You got people at the restaurant waiting for you to have that wedding dinner. And now you calling this whole situation out. So now this girl got to go explain to her family that he don't want me no more. So I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her.
Do you?
I do. At this moment, I do.
Okay. 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 Let me see what SJ got. Hey SJ, the Duncan men have a thing for working girls. Elsie married one. Orlando had a baby with one. Junior and Lou had memberships at Hellfire Club. Yeah, and Nevada is liking one as well. So yeah, they do. Because working women, they just like, they need love too. And don't forget Vegas. I mean,
work ain't honest, but it pays the bills.
Exactly. At least Elsie called it off before marrying her. That would have been a larger mess. Thank you, Ember. Thank you, Ember. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it would have. Like, can you imagine marrying somebody that you absolutely don't love? Like, at least
it's cool calling it off, but dang, you had a whole week, 2 weeks before this girl parents spent this money.
But you got to realize they probably spent the money long before that, but you got to realize who Elsie is. He was trying to keep his word that he was going to marry her. But it just didn't happen like that. I mean, at the end of the day, he found his true love of his life and he couldn't deny it. Right. What'd you say?
He found him. All right.
He did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I just don't like his delivery. He could have told. We could go back and forth about that, for a while. But I just, all I can say is these moments, and y'all can say what y'all want about Donna, but these moments that they're giving us, it shows how everybody literally wronged Donna in some shape, form, or fashion. And we're not talking about the book. We're talking about what they're giving us on the screen. These are the moments that they're showing that everybody, wronged Donna. So at the end of the day, all they had to do was just look. We have a big conversation. Yeah, we gonna hear about the Elsie Jr. later, but girl, we sorry. Please forgive us, and then try to move on. But it's like nobody at this point has tried to apologize about what happened in the past. All we've seen is, here come Donna. Here come Donna. Like every time Donna is in the room, it's like she's the worst person on the earth. You know what I mean? So
And is
that's all.
and
But
is the worst person.
for
Listen,
a God being rebel,
Elsie said he was sorry. He said I'm sorry,
girl.
and then he walked away. Like it wasn't nothing else he was supposed to do. I don't know what you want this man to do. I don't know, Tika. Like I mean,
Something else.
the best thing he could have ever done for her was not marrying her because she wasn't it at all. But
He could have.
I'll give this to you. They are making her look very sympathetic in this version of it. I don't like it, but that's what they did. But it is what it is. We talked about this part already, y'all. So we can move past this part. But we gotta talk about this part because this is my favorite part of the whole thing. I'm gonna play the clip on this one. I don't know which one of these clips had got me jacked up. We can clip them anyway.
I
But
ain't nobody cheerleader. I'm my own cheerleader, and I like who I like.
she is bougie and she an old nigga. She is definitely all of those things.
She was a gold digger when Elsie really didn't have nothing. Okay.
Listen,
she saw the potential. Don't even try it. Like she wanted somebody to take care of her. Like that was her whole goal. Do you not see the words that she's saying? Like she knows that he's going. That's like those women who get with somebody who they know got the potential to go to the NFL. Yes, I'm
What's
staying
wrong with
too.
that?
mhm.
Yeah, what's wrong with
What
that?
I'm saying, it's the potential. It don't mean they ain't got it right now, but you know that they gonna get it. Like,
The straw that broke the camel. LC said, read this book by Langston Hughes. And it was a wrap for Donna. It wasn't no more. It was just another book for her to read. And Donna and Chippy said, okay, I got you. And Donna didn't want to read. So that's why.
They never showed her wanting to read or not.
Because it was not she wasn't doing it.
Yeah, they didn't write it that way.
She can't read. First of all, that's the problem.
Listen. LC keep giving these books for Chippy to read, and Chippy reads them.
I got y'all next week.
He likes a lady that turns pages, not turn
I got y'all next week.
So he got out of turning tricks and reading, turning pages, and here we are.
I got y'all next week.
Now Donna want to turn tricks.
Next week. Wait a minute.
Just send me the stream y'all link for next week. I got y'all.
I'm scared now. Wait a minute.
Right.
Girl.
Okay, yeah, we got to play this one right here. I got to play this clip. Hold on.
Over the little silent treatment you're giving everybody. Then why the hell are you here? A matter of fact, you can leave. I'm gonna leave when I'm ready to leave. And the reason that I'm here has got nothing to do with Mom, Dad, or Aunt Donna. The woman who gave birth to me, which makes her my mother. So put some respect on the name. Whatever, whoever, however, Junior, I'm not here for that shit.
That was like the best part. Go ahead, Candy. Go ahead, Candy.
I love this moment. Vegas was like, I just want to know if you coming to work. You're going to do your job. Like, bro, stop playing. Vegas was on it this episode. I need to see Vegas a little bit more. Vegas was on it. Vegas is sick of his shit. And he need him to get on his job. And then, now let me take my track shoes off. But I really enjoyed it. Junior, everybody going to the door except for the people that need to go to the store. 712. Y'all know this lady address. Please go there. We need all the children to leave Junior alone. We need the adults that knew about this thing when it popped off back in 1970 something and tell this boy what's going on. I'm tired of all these other people trying to step in. I'm sick of it. And then he knew about it. How you knew about it?
Because they be listening. I'm telling you, Donna could please stop giving Donna so much credit. DeMarcus, like, I cannot take nothing you say seriously. Now, okay. What was I about to say? What'd you say, Candy? Marcus threw me off.
Marcus will throw you off, okay?
What did you say?
Oh, hold a minute, Derek. I hope you're joking. Because I'm gonna block you. And you ain't even on my page.
What it? What is
He
that?
said, if you sick, go to the doctor. You know how people used to say that when you was little.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Go to the
joking.
what did
I
you
need
say?
the adults to talk to Junior and not the children. But I said Vegas knew about it. And I didn't know he knew about it.
Oh, yeah. What I was gonna say is that they listen. Like they always listening to stuff. Like that's how it goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like kids be paying attention to stuff. You gotta remember that Vegas and Curtis are the two oldest cousins. So when all this stuff was going on, so Junior's the oldest, but you got Vegas is right after that, but Curtis and Vegas are also close to the same age. So these they gonna hear stuff. And then I want to say that at the time before well, I don't want to go into that part because I don't know how they gonna play it out in the book. But you got to remember that there was a time when all of them were together, like in the, you know what I'm saying, like before all the big house and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
started from the bottom.
yeah,
And
exactly.
Chippy helped all of
And
that.
yeah, and that's what and Junior is the one who said that he was sick of them candy.
Oh, okay. I thought he was, because I said I'm sick of it. I thought he was talking to me.
No. Junior said he was sick of it. But yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like Vegas is the only person that just was like, I'm over this crap. Like I'm just done with it. Like he get it, but at the same time, he don't get why he being a butt to everybody else because he's like, it's asinine. Because it is like your anger should be towards the people that you're really mad about. You know what I'm saying? Like not necessarily anybody else. So I don't know. Like it's just doing too much. Tika, what was your thoughts?
I mean, you go to the door with only a little bit of information and you knew about the situation. So in this scene, with the scene afterwards with Vegas calling Curtis, and Curtis said something to him. He said, "Why don't you tell him the full story?" And that's what everybody is omitting. That's what everybody is keeping out. What is the big story? What is the rest of the story? So yeah, Vegas went in. He pulled a Marcus on us. And I was here for that big brother side, same size brother cousin moment. But yeah, Curtis was the only one out of the whole episode that literally had some sense. Go tell him the rest of the story. Don't just tell them that you knew. Tell them the rest of the story. Tell them what actually happened. So, yeah, I was here for all three of those, or that whole scene leading into Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah. And DeMarcus, I do not give Chippy a pass because they are the main characters of the show. That is not why I give them a pass. Donna is literally trash. Like Donna is just not a great person. I'm sorry, but I don't care about them flashbacks or what happened in the past. I'm talking about the Donna that we seen sit up there when her daughter was hurting because her father had passed away, and all she could think about was money and what he didn't leave her when he left her so much. And she ain't do nothing, but he left her all of this money. And instead of her embracing her daughter and hugging her daughter and saying it's okay, she tell her that she gonna take her to court, that she about to sue her for the money that her father left her. When I just don't understand. That's why I don't like her, DeMarcus. It has nothing to do with them being a main character. You know, I'm good. I'll give it to a main character too. Junior, a main character. I'm giving him all the smoke with his crazy self. He a main character. Orlando, a main character. I give him all the ish. So it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just
Donna is trash. She rolled her eyes at the thought when Lou said my princess. She rolled her eyes, but he called you the love of his life, girl. Shit. Oh, Donna, get over yourself.
Exactly.
You roll your eyes at
I just
your
need
daughter.
the whole story to come out. Like I want the whole story to come out, and then I want to see Junior's reaction. It's just like if you gonna tell the story, Donna. Listen. I feel like Junior should have been known about this like a long time ago. I feel like this ain't something that should have been kept a secret by any means. Because at this point, if the kids are starting to know about it, like why are we really even keeping this secret anymore? At any time, this could have come out. And I want you to hear from me why I did what I did, not from somebody else who could spin it, do all the stuff that they can do to a story. Let me tell you from my perspective and why I did this. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't to hurt you, but this is what happened. Like, just being straight up and telling the truth. Like, they should have already told him that story. So this is their fault as well, because they didn't tell him the story. And then when they really did try to sit down and talk about it, then Sasha was unalived, and then it didn't come back up. And Donna found her moment to tell it before they could tell it, which was a whole other thing why I was mad at her.
Were the three parents going to meet with the two children? Or I can't remember.
Yeah, they was waiting on Sasha, but she never
came. Gotcha.
Yeah, they were all sitting there waiting. But I mean, it was Donna's idea to tell it. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So I'm not hating on Donna DeMarcus. I just don't like her. She's horrible. She
brought up on the screen.
Yeah, I'll give her props. She was the one who said, let's go ahead and tell it. But at the same time, you backdoored it and went and told him whatever version you went and told him. Now that we know that Vegas and Curtis actually know the story, and I feel like Vegas is not saying anything because he feels like it's not his place to say it. But I think somebody needs to say it, because he ain't gonna never be in the same room with Chippy or Elsie at this point if he won't be in the same room with his wife. What makes you think that they ever gonna have the opportunity to tell this story when he won't even talk to his wife, who didn't do nothing to him? So I think they just need to Vegas.
Everybody need to go to 712, just like Sonia went. Orlando,
it was 721. Hold on,
whatever it is, Vegas.
Well, let's go see. Because I'll be saying
it might be 721. Yeah, I think it is 721.
Dang, it's 21 in the way. I'll be saying the same thing. I said everybody gonna know her address at this point. Everybody know where she stay at. But
yeah, it's 721 though, because those 7 is my favorite number. I don't know why I keep saying 712, but everybody knows her address. They need to walk up on the door. Like, stop playing.
This ain't never been a secret to the state. As soon as yes, it was Orlando chasing Ruby was just and she was another dumb one. Like, why you gonna get mad at this man for going to work? Like, you don't even give him the opportunity to explain what he was doing. Like, first of all, we just met. I can't tell you my whole life story, especially when part of it is illegal. Like that is not going to happen. But at least you owe me the explanation. At least you owe me the opportunity to provide an explanation, because I was at work. They was going through a whole crisis, and Ruby out here getting mad at him because he wasn't there. Like, and I can't remember now. Was it in the TV show, or was it in I can't remember if it was the TV show or the book where she turned that doggone phone off. Was that on the TV show? I feel like it was on the TV show, but I can't remember. This shit crossing over right now.
Is Tika frozen?
Yeah, Tika just did it.
Great, you sitting still. Like, you're not even moving.
She just did it sitting still.
Great,
But yeah.
Rose. Like, is Tika frozen?
They just, because this is their fault. Like, make no mistake, this is Elsie and Chippy's fault. They should have been and told him this story like a long time ago. So that was a TV show, Kim. Okay, because I was like, I can't remember which one it was. But y'all remember the episode where she turned the phone off when all that stuff was going on? Like,
yes.
Like, you can't turn nobody's phone off. Like, let's be real. Like, she was just so she was.
But didn't he tell her to go shopping or something? He left her some money. He was like, go buy yourself something. He did something, a financial thing, of course, but it was like,
left her there for like a day or so.
High and dry. Like, you in a nice hotel with a stack of money, girl.
That was not even a hotel, girl. I want to say that was his. Each one of them had their own places, and he had his little cutout. He had his little place that he go to take to his girls, because
it's been a minute.
Yeah,
like, you got a nice spot. Me and my girls has been in there chilling, drinking, and eating, and laughing and having fun.
She only told she was afraid of Larry. Oh, Larry. She only told she was afraid. Well, that's the other thing. If we even want to say that, she couldn't have been too afraid of him, You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I don't feel like she could have been too afraid of him, because I feel like if I know that this is your brother that's out here with all the foolishness, and I know that you probably got the power to get this situation under control, don't you think I should have been telling you about your brother coming to visit me? Don't you think I should have been saying something about him being out? She still had an opportunity between her and Harris. This is before Elsie ever walked into the trap. Remember?
Yeah.
When he showed up to Donna's, she had the opportunity to tell then. Now she swears she ain't scared of him, like she was acting all big and bad. Like, I don't understand Donna. Like, Donna irks me so badly. And if we just want to keep it real, because I can go here, I can go all day. If we want to keep it real, she could be the reason and why her daughter is not alive. Because if she had said something, everybody would have been on alert and knew exactly who they was looking for, and they wouldn't have been in them situations. They knew that they took Brother X out there. I'm just saying, like, if we just want to make it make sense, we can take all of this back while she putting all this unnecessary blame on the wrong people when it comes to her daughter. I mean, we could directly blame her. We could. But I ain't gonna go there. But y'all know I'll be making a good argument for it. They made some agreement about telling Junior, didn't they? They made some agreement. I guess so.
Because Larry was like, I thought y'all was gonna take that to the grave. And I'm like, dang, y'all weren't gonna tell the boy?
Yeah, Chippy didn't never want to tell it. I mean, because she knew it would hurt him, and she didn't ever want to, she don't want to hurt her son. That's her son through and through. But it was time. It was something that needed to be told, but she was willing to tell it. But yeah, she didn't want to. She didn't want to tell it at all. But like I said, they should have been done told that secret. Ain't no way in the world I'm keeping no secret from no big grown ninja that's this grown at this point. It's gonna come out. What's hidden in the dark comes to the light. Always. So I don't know. They made some agreement about I think I put that one already. So anyway, y'all, I done went on my little rant with whatchamacallit. Donna could have also told Junior they could have come to some kind of thing and been like, when it was of age, they could have been like, when he turned 18, we gonna tell him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have all sat down and told him when he was 18 or 13, whatever age they felt would have been appropriate. Everybody raise their kids the way they want to. But I just feel like it just went too far. And now I feel like Donna has lied all the trash with Brother X, and now not Sonia is offended. I know. Don't get me on.
I really want to know what she told him. That's what I really want to know.
Yes, Chippy told Donna to leave and not contact them again. Not that it was her fault, but she used the situation to put herself in Donna's good graces. Junior's good graces. She used her situation to put herself in Junior's. In Junior's good graces. Yeah. It was just too much. But I'm ready for. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm ready for next week's episode because I need to know what this next flashback gonna be. I need to see if next week Tika gonna be bringing the smoke, or is she gonna be bringing the heat? So I need to know what type of situation I'm about.
She gonna bring the smoke or the heat. She gonna bring one of them.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she bringing the drink, like the celebratory drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, toasting, we good. Or if she bringing, if she bringing all the smoke next week, we gonna see though. Hold on. Junior is the reason why.
At this point, everybody the reason why Sasha gone. At this point,
Sasha the reason why she gone.
Yeah.
Oh Lordy.
On her specialty ordered wings.
Yes. What's his name? The little man with the bow tie. His cute self. Elijah. Oh, he was in love with Sasha. That was a beautiful story. Oh
my gosh. Marcus, I am convinced that you just like to say stuff because you want me to go off indirectly. It might be, but ultimately it was Brother X. I forgot that girl's name. Oh, Holly. Brother X and Holly. They directly did it, but indirectly, it's a lot of different people that we can blame. We can't blame Crazy Larry. I mean, he the one who let him out the crazy house. But like I said, we could also blame Donna because she the one who didn't tell it. If she had said something, maybe we would have known who he was looking for earlier, and we could have got him before all of it. We knew exactly where he was at, and then we could have went out there and got him. But no, she didn't tell it. And then who?
Blame it on the rain.
I know. I think he really do. I think that's what it is. He baiting me. He trolling me, y'all. DeMarcus is trolling me. Sisters is the exactly. Sisters is the reason why Sasha is like. It's so many reasons.
Andy needs to be the one that's gone. Not
that's
Sasha.
what y'all keep saying. Y'all keep saying that they need
Andy could be the one that's gone.
Listen, I ain't made it that far, so I don't know. But see, I'd probably be that person that come up in there and be like, "Oh, I like Andy," and I probably find all the reasons why.
Episode 1, I watched the rewatch. I said, "Oh, how did I like Andy? Ain't no way." Yeah, season 1.
Now I've seen episodes 1 through. I think I made it to episode 8. It's so exhausting, y'all. I'm sorry, it was exhausting me, and I couldn't continue on. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to spin the block on it, but oof. It is really exhausting. So anyway, y'all, that was at the very end of the episode, we saw I don't know how that picture got in there. Hold on. Oh, that's because that's my ending. This is my video. I'm sorry. I was like, what in the world? At the end of the episode, we're gonna see that Vegas is going to see these two going up in the house, and the plan and the plot thickens, right? We got Dominique, and we got, I didn't put the picture up there. I thought I had a picture when he was hugging them, but I guess I don't. So anyway, we got Dominique and we got Antonio. They are coming, and Vegas say, "Oh shoot, pops, we got a problem." And that's how that episode ends, y'all. I need to know y'all final thoughts about what all went down. Candy Love, I'm gonna go ahead and start with you. Final thoughts on this entire episode.
Again, it's still a 7. It was a good episode. It was just, I need them to talk to Junior. I guess I'm gonna keep giving a low score until somebody talk to Junior, because I just need them to handle their business, even though I know it's not gonna happen the way I want it. Vegas did it for me in the beginning and the end. I enjoyed him. Focus. It was a good episode. But y'all see my picture behind me? All this wagging I'm dragging, boy. Bye. I need Sonia to go ahead and handle her business. Go on back to work. Go find you somewhere else to live. Go. Just leave the Duncans alone. Tell them thank you, but no thank you. I'm done with this family. Hasta la vista. I'm out.
Listen, the family ain't done nothing.
No way in the world
to
I
her.
be dealing with this. I don't care.
Listen, Candy, don't
not, but I mean, I'm not going to be married to your son anymore. We getting a divorce, and I'm finna go ahead and let this happen with this baby. Like, it's finna be no more. Like, I'm not. I can do it. But it was a decent episode.
Exactly, girl. I can't get over that part. Thank you, Candy, for your thoughts. Tikaboo, how was your overall feelings about this episode?
Yeah, I'm still on that 8.9 road. Again, Curtis was the only one with the common sense, tell him the whole story. And because it's like everybody was telling the story, but they stopped. And then it's like, okay, Vegas, what the heck do you know? So now we probably won't get to see Vegas go and tell him the rest of the story, because Antonio and Dominique have pulled up at the crib. So I guess I will be looking forward to hearing what their conversation is going to entail. And then I want to see Rio in countrified Waycross or some part of Georgia. I want to see him make his routes down south so he can go handle old boy for pulling up on him and his mom. And then we didn't see Paris this episode. So I want to see, has she and Curtis figured out who the blue roses are actually coming from? So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. But absolutely overall, definitely enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed the episode as well. Some of the best moments. I did enjoy the flashbacks, although I didn't like the way that they executed them, but I did enjoy them. I thought it was great for people who watch the television show only to see some of these flashbacks. I do feel like they a little bit embellished, and I'm hoping that on next week's episodes we will get to see what the real story is. Just just to see what actually went down. And I feel like Chippy has to finish up the story because she needs to tell Sonia how she ended up with Junior. So I think she's going to be the person that tells us the remaining of the story because that's what Sonia is most interested in. I don't think she's really, they had to start at the beginning, but I don't think that that's the part. She needs the other part, is what I think she's looking for. So I think we might get the rest of that story. So I'm looking forward to that. I really do hope that we get it, and I hope that they keep it true to the book. I hope they don't change it up too much because they've already done a little bit too much at this point. But I hope that they keep it kind of in line with what what we've heard there, what we've seen in the book. So that's what I'm most interested in. I really enjoyed the episode. Like I said, solid 8.5, even a 9 at some points, just depending on when you ask me because I had a little bit of trouble trying to look at the episode. But other than that, yeah, I was here for it. Candy, what you got going on your channel, boo?
So I need to finish my family business recap along with College Hill. I'll be posting them. I'm gonna say by Sunday. I ain't going to tell them say I do it tonight or tomorrow. I did it last week and did it on Sunday. So by Sunday, I'm gonna have it up. I have Sisters up already from Wednesday night. I went live with me and Monique 69 Ways. We went live yesterday, and we did a live recap on Sisters as well. So I have my recap and we did a live recap. So just go check out the channel, and it's growing. I'm growing and growing. I'm almost at 420. I'm trying to get to 500 by the end of July. So I need you all to, do the things and go over there and click the subscribe button and like a video or two. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, EJ, for having me again. And thank you, Tika, for sharing EJ with me.
So silly. Tika Douchey, Tika Boo. What you got going on your channel?
Yes, Tika Dushi is absolutely in the building. Okay, y'all, listen. Y'all know the Ruthless trailer has come out. So make sure y'all head over to the channel and check it out. I played it 5 times, 5 times, 5 times. So make sure y'all check out. Matter of fact, I took the monetization off that thing so because I wanted y'all to see the doggone trailer. So y'all make sure y'all head over and check that out. I was gonna dive in and go off on Sisters, but they just stressed me out. So I tapped out on that. But I do also have coming up Alex Cross. I'm going to definitely be talking about the book, Along Came a Spider, and we're going to talk about the new version, which stars Aldous Hodge. He was in Big Mama's House. He was in some of everything, Roots, some of everything. He's been in everywhere. So anyway, that's the next thing that I'm planning on talking about. And definitely, just as my girl EJ, the TV Junkie mentioned earlier, make sure y'all check out that Ruthless. Well, it wasn't my conversation, but it was a little interview. I was a co-host with 2111 Radio, and we had a conversation with Rio, so aka Arrington Foster. So make sure you guys please go check that out. And last but not least, thank you, EJ, the TV Junkie, for having your girl come over here and troll a little while and talk that talk. I appreciate you for letting me be me. It has been so amazing. Mm-hmm. And I want to say, before the clock strikes midnight on my time zone, happy early birthday. I can't keep up with them getting old, but girl, because you're celebrating on the same day as my grandbaby, which means you definitely special. So happy birthday in advance to the one and only EJ, the TV Junkie. Turn up. If I could take a shot for you, I would.
Thank you. I would have normally did like a birthday live or something. Oh, is I'm breaking up? Okay. Okay, there we go. I would have normally did like a birthday live or something, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know what it is this year about like my birthday. I don't know what the feels that I'm feeling, but like it's almost like it's like okay, like I'll be like grateful and happy to see another year, but at the same time, like I just really don't want to. I don't know what it is, y'all. We gotta figure it out. But I thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, DeMarcus, for the super sticker earlier, the super chat earlier, and all the birthday wishes. I'm always grateful to see, you know, another another
Trip around the
another
sun.
another trip. Yeah, girl, I couldn't get the word out. Thank you. You said it. So I'm always grateful.
Round and round we go.
Okay, girl, like somebody help me out. Thank you, Renee, so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, so on the channel, of course. Oh, and Demarcus, to answer your question, yes, Emperor of Oceans Park is really good. I'm loving that show so far. So I don't know if I'm gonna cover it, but it is a really good show. I am gonna do a TikTok on it. But yeah, so on my channel, of course, I'm gonna keep bringing the family business content. I'm thinking that I'm going to do something special with the books, but y'all got to give me a minute to really make sure I can do this first. But we're gonna see. Um, and of course, I got another couple of videos. I try to do 3 videos on the family business after I drop like 11 of them already, but I'm trying to do 3 a week. So I think I have 2 other videos that I'm gonna do. Just it's just some little extra videos, talking my ish like I always do. And then I'm thinking I might do a video over this new television show that I watched called Domino Day, The Lone Witch, or whatever. Y'all know I love me some supernatural stuff. And I'm just probably gonna do like a first impression over it. I did a TikTok video over it already. But it's a Sundance television show. So if you like supernatural stuff, I might drop something like that. But you never know what I'm gonna do, y'all. So just keep your notifications on. Just know that family business stuff gonna always be up. Always, always. So thank you guys so much. Kim, Renee, MJ, Ember, LL, DeMarcus. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I really, really appreciate it. Sally, appreciate you coming through. Um, who else came through? We had She Always I think it says, is that late?
Late.
I love it. She Always Late. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, and everybody who
DJ.
came through the chat, that is Barbara, appreciate you. Derek, always love, appreciate you. Yeah, and everybody who was in the chat that didn't necessarily say anything, we appreciate you guys coming through and talking with us and hanging out with us and having some laughs with us. Thank you, Taja. I appreciate the birthday wishes. But yeah, so we're gonna do this thing again next week. So I hope you guys will come out next week and let's do it again. And I'll put up a birthday post. You guys can post on
She's
my
threatening
birthday
you,
post if you
EJ.
want to. Huh?
She coming with them. She's
Look at her with the
No. EJ
guns.
though. EJ, real quick.
Yeah.
Did you heard the announcement about the Carl Weber book signing tour, right?
Yeah, I did hear that, and that was like, let me find out. Let me see if Carl Weber gonna be up in here somewhere because I'm just trying to go. Like, I love Carl. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't even know what he looked like if it wasn't for that one photo that he always posts on his page. I'm like, bruh, you gonna post another photo or something? But but since some of the characters are gonna be on the tour, I was like, okay, this might be like so. If they have something like that in Dallas, your girl might have to pop out. Sometimes you gotta pop it up
and show them.
Okay, so yeah, I did see that. So just in case, you guys don't get a chance to go look at hope you guys go look at it, look at the interview. But if you don't, they are going to be having a book tour. So if you're into the book, they're going to be doing a book tour. But this time on the book tour, he's actually going to have like the actors and stuff from the television show. They're going to be on the book tour as well, and they're going to be signing books and stuff like that. So y'all be looking out for that. They might be in your area. You never know. They haven't put out the official like list and stuff yet, but y'all make sure y'all be looking out for it. So anyway, y'all, we're about to get up out of here. Once again, thank everybody. Thank you to my guest on the panel, Tika. You know I love you. Candy, you know you're my girl. So we're about to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all know I gotta find my intros. I be trying to keep talking while I be trying to find them, but I can't ever find them. All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
All right.